everybody, it's 6 o'clock, it's Friday night. That means it's time, of course, for more Dragons and stuff. We are here this week, hopefully, to have a grand adventure.
No shopping.
With excitement and action. And just so much progress.
Yes.
Lots of
I'm already being laughed at, so I don't know how this is going to go. But I'm excited to be here. I hope you're excited to be here. Any of you who are new to the stream, welcome. You have made a wise choice to spend your Friday evening with us. As any of our other fans will tell you, we are here to play Pathfinder for the next couple of hours. We have two-hour streams that we do, so it's gonna be 2 hours. Then we take a short break, and we do 2 more hours. It's gonna be awesome. If you're on Twitch, thanks for watching us. That's really cool. But if you want to talk to us, and of course, if you want a chance to win some of the prizes that I'm going to be talking about in a minute here, you should hop over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/dragons and stuff. If you do that, we can chat with you. You can win prizes. You can hang out with our cool, awesome community. It's a lot of fun. It's super good, and I suggest you do it. If you want to stay on Twitch, no problem. It's cool. We'll have fun there too. It's all good. What else? We talk about prizes because we, of course, as you know, Paizo loves us. Paizo loves you. Paizo loves everyone. So Paizo is a benevolent and generous entity
Unlike you.
that has bestowed grand gifts upon us that we then pass on to you guys in our contests. We give away 2 prize packs every evening, and our first prize pack is pretty exciting. It is, and I believe that Ben is about to tell me how I have to introduce this.
JimJam.
So Ben, take it away.
We, once again did the Twitter poll on my page.
Jonathan.
Horatio.
No.
Horatio.
But this week, the fans have requested that you give out the prize options as Tim the Town Drunk, the Tool Man.
I voted for Tim the Town Drunk!
Oh, Lord.
I thought that was Marcus.
This might take a while.
Okay. I did. You want? All right, guys. Okay, so, okay. There's no weird stuff here tonight. Just good stuff. This stuff's pretty cool. It's a Pathfinder Flip Mat Elemental Planes multi-pack. I think you put like your little guys on there, and then they fight, and you can draw on it because it's wet and dry erase. There's 2 maps in here, guys. There's 2 of them. There's 2, and each one has 2 sides. There's 4,
Is he drunk
5
or high?
maps. 4 maps. 4 maps.
Sounds like
The elemental planes. Yeah, that's good. Okay. There's a book. If you like reading. I like to read. This is really big book, guys. It's the Pathfinder core rule book. Core role-playing game. It's got a lot of rules in here on how to like live and do stuff. If you're an adventurer and you want to play a game on this map, you put it on there. And, this is good. Yeah, I want it. But I have to give it to you guys if you win the prizes. Yeah. So how you do that? You gotta share. You gotta share this video that you're watching. You have to share it on Facebook.
Oh my god.
You have to use the hashtag dragons and stuff.
This is
you
good.
do that publicly, and then later on, we got a magic little guy in the box, and he counts up how many of the people do that, and then he tells us there's a winner. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Tim.
Bye, Tim.
Goodbye, Jim.
Now normal Jim,
Weird
please.
stuff comes later.
Weird stuff comes later.
Talk normal.
That's our first prize
not
pack for
weird.
reading the
I really
full-
hope that some people were tuning in for the
That was the very first time. They have no idea. No context.
And they
Nothing. They
assumed
just...
that is just you.
That's just me.
That was
That's
just Jim.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we got the core rulebook. We have the Elemental Planes multi-pack maps.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you explaining things again?
Hold on. They need to actually know how to get these things. I just want to say that if you don't happen to win this prize pack, that doesn't mean you can't access these things. Because if you just go over to our wonderful benevolent sponsor, Paizo.com. go to Paizo.com. You can find all of their amazing products there. You can buy all of their map packs, any of the prize books that we've given out over the past 17 weeks. All of that stuff is available to you on Paizo.com. You head over there, show them the love, get yourself some of the amazing supplements because they have a lot of really great material for Pathfinder, whether you're an experienced GM or player or whether you're just getting started. I think you should head on over there. Of course, Paizo isn't the only people who love us and love you guys. We also, of course, are sponsored by Sirenscape. Sirenscape provides all of the sounds, ambience, and music that you hear throughout the episodes. They provide atmosphere to our game, and they can provide atmosphere to your game. Just head over to Sirenscape.com. You can download the app and all of their sound packs there for a really low monthly subscription fee. It's very reasonable, and it adds so much to your games. Last week was actually the first week that the players here could hear the same things that you guys were hearing in the stream. So cool. And I'll tell you what, like they were amazed. They were blown away by how much it added to the game. So I highly recommend Sirenscape.com. Head over there and check out their products and materials. See how much more intense it can make your game to have those sound packs loaded up and ready to go. Those are our prizes. You know how to win them. You know that we're here to play Pathfinder. I'm fairly certain that we're about ready to recap all of the exciting, the visceral action from last week.
Yes!
And then jump into what's sure to be a rousing adventure for this week.
There was lightning and thunder that just occurred.
Lightning and thunder?
I love thunder. You did roll, I was going to call it
What I
again.
assume is a good omen for things to come. I know that Social is getting a lot of comments fed to us right now for us to be reading once Jim is finished with the recap. So if you have things that you want to say to us, like how amazing I am and how really unamazing the rest of the characters are, feel free to say those now. And Social will send on the good messages, the ones that are best for us to read, and not the other ones that are not best for us to read.
Well, Brad Metz is doing it right. He said, I put the show up on my big TV with Twitch and comment on Facebook from my phone.
Yay!
Look at multitasking,
Nice.
different.
That's wonderful.
Thank you,
That's awesome,
Brad.
Brad.
Yeah.
All right, Jim, we're ready, man. Give us
Ready
a
for the
recap.
recap?
Recap
All right.
all of the excitement.
All of the exciting things that happened last week. When last we met, the party had returned to Trapsboro after battling a small horde of vicious undead in the forest. Some members of the group were eager to reunite with Squire Quigley, who had succumbed to a diseased bite from the undead days earlier. Other members of the group were eager to buy things, so Squire Quigley had to wait. After visiting Cadwell for some potions, the party decided that Squire Quigley could play too, and fetched him from the Church of Percival, where he was indeed doing much better. Marcus had better things to do and split off from the group, visiting the archives to speak with Mortifor.
The whole time.
The rest of the party wanted to meet with Dwindle, who was apparently doing well keeping the water clean for the town, but was having no luck providing a permanent solution to the contamination. They found him working in the town square, where they also found that a traveling vendor named Johann Mendeleev had set up shop and was selling all manner of wondrous and storied artifacts that no one cared about at all. Alex decided that she was going to steal everything regardless.
Oopsies.
You did acquire a scroll from the man, and who claimed it would open up a hidden treasure sealed away behind a magical gate by a wizard some long time ago. He charged you nothing for the scroll, but insisted he be given a portion of the treasure should the party recover it. When all that was done, Dwindle informed you that you should speak to Keeper Fortin at the Shrine of Drift for any ideas on how to permanently cleanse the town's water. Crag immediately forgot this, so when Marcus reunited with the group, you had the rousing opportunity to learn this fact again, much to Dwindle's dismay. Mendeleev discovered Alex's thievery, and Marcus decided it was best to return the items to the man rather than risk his wrath. Alex wanted nothing to do with that, so Marcus returned the items himself, and upon their return, Mendeleev gifted him with a powerful bracelet to reward him for his honesty, I'm sure. Marcus immediately put the bracelet on, which is certain to be good and not bad at all. At the Mouse and Moth, you all received a note from your old friend Madnick Modelle, asking to meet. You decided to do so, and when you saw him that night, he claimed that he would do everything he could to help you come closer to your destiny. He offered to lead you to a secret place in the sewers where a cult devoted to woe used to meet. That was when the party split on how to proceed. Some members wanted to follow him, others did not, and in the end, you were paralyzed with indecision. This is where we find you now, standing over the open sewer grate, unsure of how to proceed, but knowing that all paths lead to danger. What do you do?
Well,
Should I just get
As-
behind the couch
as
now?
nothing.
should be standard, we read comments from the. Oh, you don't want to do that? You don't want to read comments for the fans?
I'm already fired up. Just hearing that recap, I'm so fired up.
Craig didn't actually leave the couch all week. He's just been sitting here
Waiting.
all week, just
Read
waiting.
the comments. Go ahead. Alyssa Bell, hashtag Team Marcus. Never.
What? But Ben Mays says Marcus the Magnificent, but Alex is better.
Ben is clearly drunk,
Thank you, Ben.
and not just this Ben. Squire Quigley.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I like.
Matthew Beanford says, when last we met, JimJam gave us a free mission on a silver platter, and we decided to tackle and shackle instead.
Wait, time out. They did. We wanted to go down the sewer.
I'm prepared. I'm already, I have my sword and my shield.
Okay, sorry, go on. That was a good idea.
I tackle no one ever or shackle anyone unless they ask me to. Dylan Kaiser
says, "Time to play for the
JimJam immediately yell re-roll or roll initiative to start off the game.
No one understood that.
No, you got to do
So read it again.
Dylan Kaiser, I'm just waiting for this recap to end and have Jim immediately yell roll initiative to start off the game.
I don't see the clothespins.
I haven't put up the clothespins yet.
Clothespins.
The clothespins remain away.
Adam Mulder says, I'm looking forward to 2 hours of haggling again.
We got great prices. We got great
I
deals.
hate Adam because
And
never buy anything.
Chad Hagen says, hashtag Team Quickly.
Aw.
Well, it's good that we didn't allow Lyra to read anything. So, good
Put
job.
another one
Okay,
up.
all right.
So, Sean, we need another one.
All right.
Shall?
Well, I believe at this point we have been standing outside
Yeah,
these
so
sewers.
here, I'll set the scene a little better for you. Yes, you guys have been standing over the open super grate, arguing most profusely about what you were going to do. Some of you wanted to go down in the sewers. Others of you were insisting that just wasn't going to happen under any circumstances.
What time is it?
Madnick Modelle. It's still nighttime.
It's nighttime?
It has not quite hit midnight yet, actually.
And
Things
are
have
there
not-
people around?
No, just you guys and Madnick Modelle. Those are the only people in your current vicinity.
Okay. Thanks for the clarification.
Yeah.
So we need the key.
At this point, I have realized
Yes.
that the party is not with me. And not just in the normal way of being against me, but like, I better go get the key. So I look to them and I say, I think that I know where I left the key. If you give me an hour or two.
An hour or two? An hour or two.
How far is the key?
An hour or two.
I have to.
You already
Yes,
gave us
Craig.
an hour
Where
or
is the
two
key?
arguing.
I
last
don't know. I have to go
time.
look for it.
I thought you said you knew where it was.
It's
I
not
said,
in your
I think
dress.
I know where it is.
You
Well, I
don't
have-
have the key. It's not in that dress anywhere.
It is not.
A special
These
pocket
are
in the
robes.
dress.
These are wizards' robes given to people that control the power of the universe, Craig. Something you know absolutely nothing about.
Well,
I'll go get the key for you. Do you want me to get the key?
We're settling this right now.
It's already settled. I'm giving you the key.
You are not the leader. You have never been the
Oh
leader.
no!
Oh, no, nothing.
No! This is not where this goes.
This is where it goes.
No!
Yes.
Go the sewer. I'm for the sewer for once.
Never gonna
Let's
happen.
just go.
We go in
do
the
it.
sewer. You follow me.
No!
Yes.
Absolutely not!
Then
No,
leave.
I'm the team leader!
You are not the
He's
team
the one
leader.
that has the key. He needs to go get it. Let's not
I'm
make
Here's
going
the
to
thing.
go with
I'm
you,
tired-
Marcus, to make sure that
You
he
shut
stays-
it. I'm done. I'm done. You introduced me to your dandy wizard friend, and I'm the leader. You are not the leader. You have never been the leader. You will never be the leader.
Craig, I want to just take one step back here and go back to what me introducing a friend to you has anything to do with me being the leader or
Wasting
not the leader.
time. Wasting time.
Telling him you're the leader?
Oh,
Well, I
that
am.
You're not the leader.
I am the
We're
leader.
settling this right now.
Let's just take a
You want the rocks or you want a rope?
We'll just take a vote.
There's no vote.
Rocks
It's
or
you
rope?
stay. You stay, I lead. You follow. Or you want to stay and cause mischief? You'll die.
You know, it's a
I
good
will
thing I'm
crush
in
the
the middle.
life out of you.
I think it's good that I'm sitting in the middle of them right now.
Don't crush the life.
I will crush the life out of you.
Don't do that. We need
You
him.
want to stay here and cause problems, stop us from doing things, do God knows what with the key.
Which god?
Doesn't matter.
All this
Well,
time, what is Madnick Modelle thinking?
He's tackled and shackled.
He actually, he is tackled and shackled. He doesn't seem surprised by this turn of events.
Of course.
Brad Matt
he is-
says, and here we go. It took 2 minutes.
Oh yeah.
You want to take one
He
of
doesn't seem surprised.
Sure.
He seems somewhat wary of Crag, but there's also a certain sense of awe about it. Like he's also admires this, and he seems to really enjoy watching Crag come into this rage.
Matthew Beanford thinks that we should roll, or you should roll for leadership. Roll for leadership. I think you should.
Might go terribly
There's no
wrong.
rolling for leadership.
Well, here's the thing.
It's Crag's way or no way. That's it.
Okay, you need to take a nap. But
Crag.
before
I
that,
need to take a nap.
I think
Listen.
here, hold on. He needs to get the key for
That's
us
fine.
to move forward.
But he
So,
needs to understand.
I understand that, but this is not the time. He needs to go get the key because it's going to take him a freaking 2 hours to find it. So we need to let him go do that, and then you can talk about it on our way down to the sewers. Just hold it. Go get the key.
So, Craig, might I suggest you go with him so that he
Didn't say it
stays
was.
on
Go get the effing key.
on
Lyra said
target?
effing.
Whoa!
So I go and I grab Marcus by his stupid dress here at his neck.
I have robes!
I was working
They're
on
not
that.
We're going to get your
robes?
key now.
I
We're
already
getting
said
the
I
key
would.
now.
And we're
I
staying
already
right
said
here.
that I would.
Okay, so John Kuntz says
Okay.
Crag mad, Crag smash.
Yes.
Maybe. Right now, I'm hoping that's not
Why
the case.
don't look?
But
Why
Dylan
doesn't everybody
Kazier
look?
points out that while the team argues, a new store has sprung up in Trashboro.
No.
Will our heroes investigate the grand opening sales?
No.
Dylan?
Let's watch and find out.
Jason Gleason, Jonathan for leader. That's one vote.
No!
Nikki would have.
No!
It has gone. It has gone out.
Crossfire thinks you need a Snickers bar, Crag.
Thanks, Charles. I might. Maybe during the break. It's gone on long enough. It has
has.
gone on long
It
enough.
has.
Oh, not long enough.
Oh no. Oh no. Go get that key!
Pretending
Are we
he's the
getting it?
leader. I have tried to sit back quietly and pretend.
No.
I'm jumping
no.
rope.
And I can't take it anymore. You need to understand.
I
You
don't
need to know
understand
that
why
you are
this is
not.
happening.
You want to double dutch with me?
Craig, you know what?
Sure.
Here's my hammer, Marcus.
I've got a great idea as the current leader of the group that I will throw out to
Okay,
you.
I am rolling.
I will
I am
go
rolling
get
a
the key.
hammer attack. I'm rolling a hammer
You
attack
and
on
I will
Marcus.
go get the
I'm rolling a
key.
hammer attack on Marcus.
Stop!
I'm rolling a hammer attack on Marcus.
If he raises up his hammer, I would.
Oh!
You missed me.
Just go get the key back.
Everyone!
You shut up.
No.
I'm grabbing him and I'm walking away.
Let's go. We're going to
walking
get the
away.
freaking key.
Walking
No,
away.
Lady Lyra, we're staying right here. Sir Crag is going to take Marcus. One of them might die,
No,
but
exactly.
we're going to come back with the key.
I need to go with them, otherwise he's going to kill him.
I'm just saying, guys, look, it's very simple. Craig and I will go get the key.
I punch him in the face. Tusk punch in the face.
Calm your body.
That one
I
hit.
get a turn in here somewhere, Jim.
He's just laughing.
I get a turn in here somewhere.
Okay, can we go? Let's go. Come on. You
13
guys can
plus
talk
8.
about it.
I mean, you would hit him, but
13
at the
plus
same
8.
time, you've taken 3 turns. If you
Correct.
were actually
Usually-
like hitting him, it's 3
He's
turns.
just laughing.
Totally okay
I'm
with
going to
this.
read out of Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors.
I'm just gonna maybe I should
Why don't
meditate.
you both just start walking towards the key? I
Right.
don't understand why we have to yell right now.
So, for those of you maybe tuning in for the first time,
I will shut this show down right now. Craig is the only leader now and forever.
Okay, just
so if you're just tuning in for the first time, this is normal. Don't worry about it. Also, we have a djinn that we trapped.
a gin?
Yeah,
like
gin.
drinking?
Yes, we've all been drinking.
That kind of gin we have. We also have another gin that we keep in a box. Social, who runs our social media. Social often gives us comments from you guys in the Facebook chat. So if you're commenting to us on Facebook, we're seeing all of your chat stuff that Social sends us. For instance, Tommy A. Williams, non-lethal damage duel, though I think Lyra just claimed leadership. Yeah.
And Brevin Lewis says Quigley for leader, Crag for natural trap detector.
Crap detector?
I'm with Brevin on that one. By the way, those are 2 names I have not seen in the chat before, so if you are new,
Welcome,
let
Yes.
us know.
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for
Welcome.
checking us out. If you're on Twitch, again, give Facebook just a try at one point, just because we want you to go over there, share the show, use the hashtag dragons and stuff on Facebook. You're eligible to win prizes that way. That's all you have to do. Just share it, use the hashtag dragons and stuff, make it a public share, because if your privacy settings are set to private, then we won't see your share. So just make sure that particular share is public, and then you will be eligible to win prizes. Have to be in the United States or Canada. Now, in the meantime, I'm saying I've walked away, and I'm walking towards where I'm going, and I'm yelling back to them, hey guys, maybe take Madnick Modelle, who's wanted by the town's guard, into the shop and wait for us.
Shop?
Oh, he's going with you.
Madnick?
Nothing.
Yes,
Nothing
and I say, Crag, come on, let's go get the key.
Nothing I say matters.
Should I go
I say I
with
want
him
to do
then?
things. Doesn't matter.
No,
What I said.
I'll go with him then.
Did he break you?
Why are you not coming, Crag?
Just go!
I'm just shouting back to them.
down.
If you remember, I grabbed you by the nape of your neck.
And then you tried to punch me twice and botched
yes.
once, and when you botched,
I
I
know,
got
I
out of
know,
it
I
and
know.
just started walking away
Let's go.
to go get the key
Let's
to
go.
do the thing.
I'm going with
go.
him.
No!
Yes.
Why?
I'm staying.
Come on,
going to
quickly,
make sure
you know
he
what,
stays
quickly,
on track.
Craig, come on.
I'm going with him.
You need to calm down. So if you can be with him and be calm, that's fine, but you need to calm
Quickly
down.
and Craig, come on.
I'm
We need
already
you to
walking.
rage
Can I
when it's
just
time.
kill him? Can I just outright kill him?
Come on.
This is ridiculous.
Can I just outright kill
We're
him?
already walking away.
And we'll get someone else.
have?
There's like a
Water.
dozen people in the chat that could come in. They play some sort of magical character. We could bring someone else in.
No,
Just outright kill him, straight out.
I know
And
you're
then
upset.
every show, we will do things.
Your voice
We will
just
do
cracked.
things, and there will be no Marcus roadblocks.
Marcus is trying to go do a
Please
thing.
explain to him.
He's trying to go get the
Sir
key.
Craig,
Down, Craig.
Sir Craig, I don't
So-
mean
He's shaking.
to agree with Lord Marcus right now, but he did say that he would go get the key.
Get the
He's trying to get the key.
get the key.
He's getting the key.
Get the key.
He's already walking to get the key.
I'm
The
right
key is happening.
there by your side, Lord Marcus.
Craig, A-Team, let's go get the key.
Yes.
Go.
We
All
did
right.
something.
Do we go get the key?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Yes, you
gone.
do.
Okay, so
go to get the key.
while we're walking with Quigley,
Where was the key?
I just want to have a conversation with him.
Okay.
Is it just you and Quigley?
Yes, I think.
God.
And I don't think Craig came.
Craig, calm yourself.
So,
I don't get to do the things I want to do.
Yes, you do. We're about to. That's why he's going to get the key, and then you can rage and you can
Why
kill
is
things,
everyone
and it's going to be
acting like a
amazing.
child
Why are you
tonight?
still talking so much?
Oh my
Lucas
god.
Martinez, Jonathan, and the rest of Team Dragons and things are already in the sewers fighting Kung Fu sewer mutants. Well, we wouldn't know that, Lucas.
Sounds
'Cause
really
we can't
cool.
do those things. We have to do this thing.
Well, if you had the key,
Shut up.
Have your conversation and then
Yes.
go get the key.
Thank you.
And nobody
Go.
else say anything.
No.
Good, great. Quigley.
Yes.
I say, here's why I wanted a little bit of time away from Madnick. And I would happily tell Craig this or anyone.
All right.
I just need 1 hour, and I can prepare a spell that will allow me to sew one of the tracking stones into Madnick magically without him knowing. Not him, but his clothes. So the tracking stone will be on him. If he tries to pull something like run away again, we can track him.
Perfect. Why don't you first go get the key
We're gonna get the key.
and put it in my hand, and I will wait with you while you do this, and we will go back.
But I feel like you're not gonna wait with me.
No,
so
excuse me, Lord Marcus. I always stand by my word, and I promise you that I will stand by your side as you work on your spell.
Quigley, if you betray me, then I will know that everything you've said is a lie, and I cannot trust Sir Gerald's guide anymore.
I'm not sure I've betrayed anyone in my entire life.
Somewhere, I bet you have. In some other world,
In
Quigley.
some other
In
universe,
some other universe.
he might have done something, but not in this one.
Great.
are
We're
we
gonna go
there?
look for the tree.
You find the tree.
Great. I dig up the key.
You dig up the key. It's
And
now
then-
in your hands.
And then I say, Quigley, let's go to Simon's.
All right.
Sure, here. I don't know why you don't trust me.
Yes.
Great.
It's a physical
physically
key.
hand him the key.
Yes.
Great.
The key.
There
He'll
you
feel
go.
much better when he has it.
Great. Let's go to Simon's so I can study really fast.
Perfect.
We're already on the way.
As a reward for your good behavior, this is something that we shouldn't, just focus on right now. But I did get something from Johann Mendeleev, a scroll of Portalis. and it is. And we're saying this while we're walking,
Okay, yeah,
of course.
of course.
And I say, he gave me this scroll and said, oh yes, there's a big story about treasure and all these things, and he believes that if we can break the code on this scroll, that we can then find the gates to this treasure room, and all he wants is 1/6 of it. And so I said that we have a very good wizard who is very good in arcane magic, and that he would be able to decipher this. So here, take the scroll.
Well, this is awesome. Great. I take the scroll, and I'm like, he also gave me this cool bracelet.
That's a cool bracelet.
Yeah, it's super powerful.
Awesome.
It protects me, I'm told.
Oh, good.
No.
So do you want to write down?
Does it have any markings on it, the bracelet?
No.
Okay.
It's a very plain piece of jewelry.
Cool. Mark down that I have the Scroll of Portalis. We will go to Simon's. I'm going to take 1 hour to put mending into a scroll,
Okay.
and then we'll go back, and I'll take the tracking
Are you
stone,
Palmer?
and at some point, we'll do the thing.
Okay.
So we're
Are we back? Are they back?
Takes him about a total of 2 hours to get all of this stuff done.
Do you need me to roll?
No, it's fine. It's a 0-level spell, so
Okay.
you make it very
hours.
easy. Before Quigley and Marcus return.
So Greg, I have the key.
Where was it?
He buried it underneath a tree.
It's okay. We have the key now. It's in Quigley's hands.
Madnick, upon seeing the key, perks up and says, "Oh, excellent. We can continue now."
I don't
Yes.
trust this guy. He tried to
So,
kill me.
He stays shackled.
I stick,
still don't trust him,
I
and we're
stick the
listening
key
to him.
into a little pouch that I have on my side, and I
Sure.
say, Madnick Modelle, I am ready to stride boldly forth.
I can't believe we're trusting you.
While I appreciate that you don't trust me, and I understand completely, and I would share your mistrust if I were you,
Because you tried to kill
I
me.
would have a really hard time climbing down the ladder with shackled.
Well, we should throw you down there.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Alex.
We'll figure it out.
Yes.
Could I borrow you for a moment?
I have.
Sure.
If you just took the shackles off, then I would be able to climb.
No.
So while this disaster's happening, I just want to take Alex to the side really fast and hand her away behind Madnick's back.
Yeah.
I want to hand her a tracking stone and say, put this
Just in his
some-
pocket?
Yes.
The only problem with mending, if you remember from your spellbook, is it does take a long time to cast.
Does it?
It has.
I will knock him out at some point.
Like, throw him down the
Just
sewer.
knock him out. Okay.
So, Marcus, still do that?
Oh yeah, definitely do that thing. He's got pockets, right?
Yeah. He's just wearing normal
Attempt
clothes.
one.
Yeah.
Attempt one is just to
we're
drop
not-
it in
I'm
his pocket.
not- I'm not taking the shackles off.
So we tie a rope around the shackles, and we lower him down the hole.
Oh, is that you?
Wow.
There's
Is
no
he shackled?
stairs?
Is he shackled in front or behind? Because that would hurt really bad. If
I don't mean to
I don't
complicate
much
this,
care.
but why don't you just put him in the box, then we'll take him down there and take him out of the box.
I said that last
I don't
episode.
want him to know we
And
have the box.
I heard you.
No one listens to my idea.
I listened.
You know what? This is now a thing, Jim. Here's the thing.
Yep.
We're doing it.
I just
Alright.
shove him down into the sewer.
Okay.
I just push him down
He
into the hole.
goes tumbling down into the darkness, and you hear a thunk, and then there's a splash of water a second later.
Oh God, is he
He's
drowning?
drowning.
No.
So I go down in there.
Down.
I go down there and
Jump
I
in,
pick
you
him back
climb,
up.
you-
I climb down
Oh, you
there.
bring him back
All
up so you
right.
can get him
No,
down
no,
again?
I think that was good enough.
You're so easy to hurt things,
No,
aren't you?
we hurt you. It's fine. I feel a little better. We can keep
Are you
going.
yelling that down into the...
I feel
Yeah,
better
let's
now.
okay?
keep going. Let's
I'm
just-
actually in the sewer now.
yeah.
You descend the
wonderful.
iron rungs, and you can feel a thin patino slime that, when
That's
combined with
disgusting.
the smell, leaves you no doubt that you're heading into a wretched place indeed.
I haven't
When
When you
tasted
reach the
this.
bottom, your feet splash into a puddle of murky water, and the sewer tunnel extends before you and behind you. And at your feet, of course, is Madnick Modelle, who is trying to get himself up, but he's trying also, because he's on his back, and he's trying not to roll onto his front. So he's trying to get himself up really awkwardly while still shackled, so you help him up.
Yes.
He stands up on his feet. He doesn't offer any complaint, but
I feel kind of
The
The
bad.
guy
Just
wants to
wait.
die. He wants everything to be over. He
just
doesn't care.
waits.
I feel
By the
really
way,
kind of bad.
Brevin Lease, I'm sorry for mispronouncing your name. This is his first time watching.
Yay.
So
Thank
welcome,
you.
Brevin.
Thank you.
If there are any other first time watchers, welcome.
Don't forget to share.
Matthew Beamford, rogues are the only ones who can do anything quietly. Well, we'll find out, Matthew.
Yeah, that's true.
Lyra?
Charles Pryor says, I like this new Lyra self-assertiveness. Thank you. Someone has to do it.
Ooh, quickly, you want to take Sarah's there?
Sarah Elizabeth says, my first time watching, and exactly the same as my Pathfinder group. Love it! I'm sorry, Sarah.
sorry.
We're exactly the same as your
Not
group.
this much.
Because we're...
If this is your first time
But
watching,
thank you
by the way,
for watching.
thank you. And we have lots of ways to follow us, not just Facebook and Twitch, but we do have an Instagram. If you want to check out the Instagram, it is at Dragons and Stuff Show on Instagram. Quigley and Mrs. Quigley spend way too much time. And we're so thankful for them because they post really amazing pictures. And honestly, if you're not following it, you really should because there's a lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff and just some really great photos that they've taken.
But it just got deleted. Zoe Galleon said she plays a great bard. That was probably in response to my...
Yeah, to trying to get in the party.
Well, maybe she can join and she can play the music to calm us all down. Does somebody
What was that, Sirenscape?
That was not me.
It's the suicide! That's why I said Sirenscape, not Alex.
Sirenscape can add a lot to your games. Let me tell you, head over to sirenscape.com, and that sound could be yours.
Well, I'm just saying.
Nicola Weston says, finally able to make it to a live stream! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Excellent.
Smiley
Hello,
face!
Nicola.
Great to have you, Nicola.
Side
Perfect.
smile.
So,
And we're in the sewer. John Christian said 20 minutes late.
Don't worry,
They're not
John
in the sewer yet.
Christian.
We're
Now
here.
in
Here.
One person is currently in the sewer.
Go down to
We've
the
made it.
sewer.
Okay, two people.
I've been down there.
3 people
All right,
in the
I'll
sewer.
jump in. Listen to Alex and Lyra.
You're done? Okay.
What are these sounds? Is this the bog of
Eternal
Unfathomable-
Sense? Yes, it's bad.
Smell bad.
Smell bad.
Dylan Kaiser says, I don't know why you don't trust me, Marcus, quote. The entire chat in unison. Really, Marcus?
Yes.
I close the sewer grate and wait. No, I'm kidding. I go down into the sewer.
Oh my gosh.
You are now all in the sewers.
As we're walking along, I go, Madnick Modelle, I have one just simple question for you. When they were chasing you, how did you escape them?
Well, I actually went down into the sewers.
Oh, you did?
Once you guys lost sight of me, I came down here.
That's where you
mini
went?
Tunnel, yes.
You
So
didn't have the
Socrat
key.
climbing on top of a roof
Well, no,
would
you
never...
can get into the sewers. I couldn't get into the.
How'd you get in without a key?
Well, I can get into. You can. Usually
This is
you open the
disgusting.
sewers. The sewers can be opened. The key is not for the sewer. The key is for. Well, I'll show you. It's a secret place that I know.
A secret
Wonderful.
place.
I pull out my sword and my shield and am
Okay.
ready for anything.
Ready for anything.
He's just ready for
I
anything.
advance, prepared against all things.
All evils.
I ask Madnick, about how long will this take?
Not too long.
Like less than, would you say, 4 hours?
Less than 4 hours for certain. Yes.
Great, I cast Mage Armor.
Okay. A
Jim,
magical
know about
arcane force surrounds you and tightens around you, forming a barrier to protect you against most things.
There is something in
This
here!
is a terrifying sewer already, and
I
we haven't
hate
even walked in it yet.
Sewers.
Jim,
This is Sirenscape.
I'm gonna walk behind
Open
Madnick
this one.
What's
so
that?
I
What's
can
that,
start
like a
getting ready to
snake?
try and put the tracking
Maybe
stone in.
like a
Okay.
snake?
Are you all ready then?
Yes.
Okay, he leads on. He leads you through. You begin
From
leading through.
here?
Anytime you want
Yeah,
to roll
no,
a
I have
sleight
to
of
give it
hand
a
check,
roll.
that's fine.
So
18 on the die.
Yeah, you very easily manage to put that. He doesn't seem to notice it all, and you are
probably
fairly
exact
confident that you did a fantastic job of placing it on this person.
I would have liked to have him shackled
Marcus.
with his arms behind his back,
Okay.
High five.
and we were leading him
That's fine.
forward.
High five.
And I really don't care if something jumps out and gets him.
I
It doesn't
Kind of
matter
bad
to
'cause
me.
he had,
Okay.
wasn't his backstory? He
feel
had a family.
kind of-
Well,
Who are you not going to kill tonight?
okay, you know what? At least it's not you, so just
At least it's not you.
keep it.
When he's just slaughtering the town
To
guards,
yourself.
at least it's not you.
But
Yeah.
So
wait,
just-
wait a second. Look at Madnick Modelle's face. There's no way I would trust somebody who looks like
Why are you
that.
trusting him
He
now?
looks so devious, disgusting.
His arms are
oh,
folded.
he's so
His arms are
nasty. Look
shackled
at him.
behind his back.
Yeah, he is a nasty looking fellow.
Whoever plays that guy, man.
Yeah, whoever plays that guy is a. we don't like him.
He's an icky guy.
On that note, we move forward.
I don't
Poor
know if
Adam
he's watching
Cotton.
tonight. I don't think he's watching tonight. He will later.
When he does see it, though,
Yeah, he will later.
Madnick leads you through the sewers. He seems to always be very confident. Where he goes, there are many branching tunnels. It seems to be a very winding, tortuous path.
I'm prestidigitating constantly.
It's not the
Constantly.
catacombs,
There's
so
a constant
bad.
flashes of magic as Marcus cleans his boots after every step.
How are we seeing?
I see just fine.
There are patches of light that come down from like sewer grates and stuff that basically are following them like markers. But aside from that, there isn't much light unless one of you wants to
Light
let him do
something?
that.
Don't light up anything, the gases will explode.
So last week we shot for an hour, and we didn't get the everlasting torch.
No, you
We
never got the thing that you wanted.
We never got, and I don't have a torch.
I'm not okay with whatever snake hissing is happening.
Does anyone have a torch?
I can't.
Well,
This
I
is
have
the
the
kind of
power
stuff
of
that
the
the
universe.
Sirenscape has
Marcus,
for
will you
games.
light my shield
Atmosphere
again?
and fear.
I can
in the
kill
players.
undead, but you
No,
can
it's
see
As the
just-
leader
snake
of
and
the
I'm
party, it's
out.
important that we have light, so I cast light on your shield.
So, Craig,
Do you
as for your leadership,
say the L word again?
Lyra?
Love,
Say it again.
Lyra.
love.
Say it again.
Love is for family.
Lyra.
I will smash your face in.
Hey, no, we
I
might
will.
need
I
this.
will
Stop
keep
walking
swinging my
forward.
hammer
We
until
might
you
need
are
him.
lifeless.
I'm right here.
And test me. Go ahead and test me.
I'm right in the middle.
That's fine.
the shield is lit.
Please
The
don't shoot
shield
him
is
right
lit,
now.
and there is a soft magical luminescence that floods the tunnel, revealing that indeed the stone tunnels are mostly rounded. There are lots of puddles of water and running rivulets of foulness everywhere.
It's disgusting.
Pretty much no matter where you step is
We should have just kept
disgusting.
it.
Rats run
Crap.
through the shadows.
I'm just seeing Dylan Kaiser's comment that says, I think Madnick's response to that question would have been, well, for normal people, this wouldn't take long, but for you guys? I want to have a sidebar with Crag at some point.
Sidebar.
Sidebar.
I don't know if that's a good idea, but I can't stop you.
I would just be like, hey, Craig, can I have a minute?
That's the
Just a
shit.
minute, just away from Madnick. For a
Is the
second.
water too mucky to even see anything?
You can see into it. No, the problem is that you can see into the water at times, and it's not good. There's nothing good.
Shiny.
You don't find any treasure in the sewer. No.
I just figured maybe someone threw a coin.
I see what you're saying, but we'll make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm just very excited to be striding boldly
Something.
forward.
Ooh, 19 on the die.
You find.
Yeah, I better find something.
Let me put it this way.
Yeah.
There are occasionally glints of metal. It's up to you whether you want to go digging through
For the
which-
poo pennies.
The poo pennies. Yeah. Do you want to reach into the
Why not?
muck
I'm
and-
already bored with them all yelling. I can always just flick it at them. Okay.
That's
I'm
disgusting.
reaching in.
Okay, you reach down into this pile of muck after a glinting coin. Roll a d20 and just tell me the base number.
Okay. 14.
14?
Yes.
Okay, you find that it's just a single silver coin, and as you flick through the mess, that's all there was. in it,
I
just a
feel like I
single
can't put
silver
my
coin.
feet down.
Thanks, Jim.
All right, are we almost
So do I
out of
hang
here?
on it with Craig?
Are we
Yeah,
almost
you
out?
can
I
talk to
tried.
him.
I tried.
Craig, if you just stay calm for just a second, I want you to know that the reason that Quigley and I took a little bit of time was because we devised the plan where Alex just snuck a tracking stone onto Madnick.
So, Madnick,
So, if he tries to get away, it
when
might
you
be in our
used to
best
be
interest.
part of your store, did you used to sell a lot of things
want
every
that.
single day?
I didn't do a great deal of business, but enough to keep myself afloat, keep eating, anyway.
What is your most prized possession in your store? I'm doing
Oh,
a
my
stretch.
nice
Are we
prized
shopping?
possession.
No, I'm just asking questions
Oh, okay.
while they're talking to distract.
Well, that's fine.
There
But
was.
then we can't talk.
Okay, fine. So I'm asking you these questions. Go ahead. I'm trying to distract you while
I knew
they're...
what you were doing.
Sorry.
I had a platinum belt buckle that had the ability to undo itself or lock itself into place with a command word. It was a very precious piece that was once owned by a prince of
Prince?
a neighboring kingdom. And it was
like
a very,
princes.
very difficult thing to acquire.
Yeah.
And I would say that was mostly my most prized possession. Though I imagine people such as yourself would not have much use for it while you're on the road, it was indeed a very valuable piece.
This prince,
Priced quite highly.
what was his name?
Prince Llewellyn.
Is he still alive?
No, long dead.
Oh, this is a long time
Several
ago.
generations past.
Okay.
Fine.
So, Madnick Modelle, how many fanatical worshippers of woe would you say there are? A very specific number, please.
Well, there were... At any one night, I would see maybe 20 other people down here, but I know there were more because some people couldn't make it every night. You know, they had conflicts.
But just average, so 20, and then some people can't make it, so we'll say 30, 35.
I would say that there were maybe
Okay.
30 of
Excuse me?
us, yes, in the network.
Good to know.
I think that
Okay, we're asking you questions. Boys, I'm sorry. Just talk. I was trying to just create a distraction. Go ahead.
Oh, it's a good distraction.
That was
I
really
heard
good.
I
That
heard
was
nothing of it 'cause I
that
talking
was
to Craig.
solid.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just letting him know. I've let Crag know, for anybody that didn't hear, that we've slipped the tracking stone onto Madnick. Alex did it. And that if Madnick escapes, it might be a good idea to let him go because he could lead us to more.
We'd have to go to Swiftwinds.
Yeah, but then we could also track the ravenous mercenaries because they have a tracking stone too.
I heard that.
Are all
No, you
the
didn't.
I didn't?
worshippers of woe, are they all in Trapsborough?
No, as I mentioned before, we have all left. We are currently scouring the lands near and far for attempting to locate the animus of woe so that you might claim it and fulfill your destiny.
Understand. What? Stradi Polifo.
There have been some great comments that we have missed. Dave Richardson, Castlight, and Craig's Hammer, so you can see it coming, Marcus.
I like Dylan Kaiser saying, so Alex thinks the sewer is a wishing well. Maybe I do.
Yeah, well,
okay?
John Christian points out, oh, there's some treasures down in that water.
Perfect timing, Siren
I'm bored.
fart sounds.
I was bored. I just,
Oh, goodness.
You never know.
Goodness
You never
gracious.
know.
You never know.
You never know,
roll
Jim.
roll dice. See what
So
happens.
hopefully
Zero
something's
status.
about to happen. If you're tuning in for the first time on Twitch, Facebook, wherever you're tuning in from, make sure you at least temporarily hit the share button on this live episode on Facebook and share it on Facebook with the hashtag dragons and stuff. Make sure while your privacy settings can remain private and all that good stuff, make sure at least that share is public so that we can see your name. Seeing your name allows you to win, us to choose you, to win prizes from Paizo. We have an awesome bundle of things we're giving away at the end of this 2-hour half to the episode, which then there will be a second half. Jim, tell us what all we see in this wonderful,
Yeah.
We're still walking.
awesome place.
So you are moving through the foul tunnels of the sewers, and you finally come to a place. You can see by the light from Quigley's shield that there's a larger chamber up ahead. And Madnick seems to get rather excited, and he rushes ahead a bit into this wide chamber, and excitedly he turns back to you guys and says, "Well, we're here." And he begins studying the walls very closely. As if he's looking for something. He says, I always lose this. Let's see, it's the third one.
Have you never
And then-
seen this before?
And then, whatever he was about to say,
Tate?
suddenly becomes a muffled scream as he is quite instantly engulfed in an ochre-colored mass of jelly that falls from the ceiling. Immediately, Madnick begins thrashing and rolling around on the mucky stone floor, but he cannot escape the mass that consumes him, and his flesh bubbles and begins to melt before your eyes. It takes a frighteningly short amount of time before there is nothing left of the man but a pile of clothes and sundry objects. Then the mass of goo draws itself up, and with a slurping, sucking
Strike
sound,
it!
lunges a few feet closer towards you. Roll initiative.
What? Well, Craig just killed him. Craig just killed him.
Whoa!
10 plus 6 gives me 16.
16.
I just rolled a 20 plus my 4.
Wasted.
A twang.
I know! It's not wasted. It'll come back.
So I'm going to the
19.
person
13 plus my
interest
6, 19.
section
19
of
plus your 6.
13 plus my 6, sorry, it's making noises at me.
Gotcha. Marcus, Crag,
10.
This is the
Quigley, you were at what?
16. This is the persons of interest section of Sir Gerald's Guide to Heroic Endeavors. And now I get to mark off another
Madnick Modelle, cross out.
Just a really, I got a 9, Jim. A quick note to our tech team, who's doing a tremendous job, but the volume in here on this particular soundtrack is quite loud, and we are.
You're like, I'm getting hit.
Yeah, we need to turn down a little bit in here.
I feel like I'm on like a ride.
I do too. It's kind of fun.
Our tech team, by the way, consists of Neostorm and Doc.
Yay, we love them.
They do a bang-up job, usually getting us started on time. Usually if we're late, it's because we're sharing the episode and
also-
trying to do our hair and our beards and stuff. Get
I
that
love
stuff
also
going.
when they comment behind the scenes and we can hear them.
The peanut gallery.
And they do have some Twitters
Doc
that
was
I
so
think
pissed
Doc will show
last
up.
week. Cursing. We hear just like all this cursing coming
We do.
from there.
Alex,
Yes.
you have just watched Madnick Modelle dissolve away
God.
before your very eyes.
Oh my
and then
gosh.
this mass of thick jelly just lurches forward towards the group. What do you do?
Is there a way I can hide in the shadows?
Yeah, there's lots of shadows.
I'm hiding in the
All
shadows.
right, make a stealth check.
Nobody complains when Alex hides in the shadows.
Because she has a plan.
11 plus my 6 gives me 17.
17? Okay, you immediately disappear into the shadows.
Thank you.
Next up is Lyra. You are next to act. What do you do?
I want to cast Hold Person on it.
You want to cast Hold Person on it? Okay.
What is that?
You have a savings throw on that, which is... I have it written down here. It's a second level
means-
spell, so I need to get 15 or above to beat it.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know.
The mass of jelly suddenly stops in its tracks and does not
And I
move.
yell at, can I yell at them
Yeah.
at the same time? I yell at Craig and everyone, I'm like, get him now! Let's go get him.
Quigley.
shield bash and longsword attack.
Okay.
All right, shield first.
You have
know
this
I
for
like
3
doing
rounds,
that
guys.
first.
All right.
Oh no,
Oh, no, I went
didn't
up.
miss the box. So all right, here we go again. Round 2. 18.
Yes.
18 hits.
We
Go
are
ahead and roll
doing
your damage.
things.
Yes, let me
This is
get my-
exciting. Finally get to kill
All right,
stuff.
I'll roll damage for it first. 2 plus 1 gives me 3.
Okay.
And here comes my sword. 12 plus 5 gives me a 17.
17 hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Great job.
Wonderful. Yeah, ta-da! 7 plus 3 gives me 10 points of damage.
Your sword slices through this mass, and it just cuts it cleanly in half.
And it revolts.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
The top half slides off of the bottom half and begins to jiggle and move. And now you are looking at
Got
2 masses
But
of
they're
slimy.
frozen.
Sir Craig!
The one is, but one is not.
Sir Craig! Squire Quigley did not know! Squire Quigley did not know!
Oh my gosh.
Well, clean up your uh-oh.
Crag.
I attack the moving.
You can't really.
Okay,
Moving
you rush
part.
up to where Quigley is standing and tackle the new, or attack the newest form
Don't tackle it.
mass of slime.
Don't touch it.
I'm just power attack. I'm not raging.
Okay,
Power attack.
you calmly power attack it.
Calm power attack.
Did you get 2 or 18?
A 2.
Plus,
It's okay.
A 2 plus a 7.
is 9. That hits.
What?
These things are very slow, and they don't seem to
God.
have any
I was
sort
about to
of.
quit. I was about to go lay down behind the couch.
No one is doing that today.
Your hammer splorches right into the center mass of this thing.
So 6 plus 12. 18.
Plus 12?
Power
Okay.
attack.
That takes us
Power
to
Well, what
Marcus.
happened?
Attack, dude.
12? What happened?
What happened?
There's a splatter of goo. It's still
And
alive.
it makes
But did it work?
it makes
Millions of tiny babies.
There's all these
No, nothing.
just
None of these.
dancing
No,
on
it's,
them.
it doesn't make any. It doesn't seem to know what splatters away from it. You've clearly diminished just the visual size of it, but it doesn't seem to feel pain. It doesn't seem to react
No
to what
sound.
you're doing to
But
it.
is it dying?
It's
We
getting
don't know.
a little smaller.
Go, Marcus, go.
Okay, you've got 3 rounds.
Now,
Get nervous.
Mike Harris is very upset. He says, "I'm sorry, guys, but this is the worst episode of Drungeon Shopping Network yet."
It is.
I think he's very worried that we're doing way too much action
Well, we
today.
still
You can go back and shop
Everlasting lights.
later if
We
you
need
want. Mike Harris,
everlasting
we can
lights.
shop later.
Brian Summer said the clothespins of combat. Never thought we'd see those again.
They've been
Rest easy.
long
Finally
rested.
back. Jim,
Yes.
what is this thing?
Make a knowledge art. I don't know. It's engineering.
Knowledge sludge check.
He's like,
You have that trained? You have no idea what the heck those things are. Bad.
Knowledge Arcana?
Oh, I have knowledge dungeon. You're higher than me.
Knowledge engineering for these guys. Sorry.
Oh, who goes to dungeons?
Quigley.
Yeah, I do. Yes.
I do too, but mine's
Yeah,
not
but
as
you're the one
high.
that just slid it in half.
Yeah, well, I wasn't thinking.
I noticed that it moved pretty slow, right?
Oh yeah, these things do seem to move slow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna move like 30 feet back.
Okay, so you back up. Take a move
Yeah.
action to back away. Okay. Now, because you back further down the tunnel, you can still see them in front of you, but the wider areas of the chamber have become lost to your vision because of the wall, the tunnel.
But the
But you can
slimes, I
see that
still
you can
the
see
slimes.
what's happening. Yeah, although Quigley and Marcus are blocking your line of.
I'm
current
Marcus.
line.
I couldn't block my
Or rather,
line.
those two, the other guys, the ones who are right in front of you, between you and it. So if you were going to cast something that required an attack roll, it would be a little difficult.
I pull out my flaming ball and
Yeah?
place it upon the goo.
You only have one
Place it
ball.
upon the goo. Okay. You cast flaming sphere, a ball of glowing
Ginormous.
heat forms right.
Elephantitis.
It cannot seem to get out of the way.
Sorry, that's really awful.
It
to
moves
say.
so slowly.
No, it can't move. One of them can't move.
One of them can't move. I'm assuming he's going to attack the one that is
Okay, the one that's
not-
moving. I'm just
is,
saying.
is able to move, but I don't know.
I deal 8 points of fiery
Okay.
death to it.
Which one did you attack?
It's moving.
The one that was moving.
Yeah. Okay, the one that you just attacked. There is a flash of magic, and this heat, this shimmering ball of heat, just forms right in the center of this thing, and pieces of it begin to smolder, smoke, and shrivel up.
Did it get smaller?
Yes. That's
God.
what
That's what
shrivel
he
up
just
is.
said.
Well, I was making sure you were
Wow,
asking about
Jen,
that. I mean,
that was some
here.
shade. There's a
Focus,
lot of
focus.
lights in here.
Focus,
They got
focus.
pretty shaded for a moment.
Focus.
Alex,
I'm focused.
make
No,
a
I'm joking.
perception check for me.
Sure.
Getting hungry, eating because I'm nervous.
5 plus. Oh, jeez. 5 plus my 8.
Okay. Crag, the creature draws itself up from where you are and lashes out.
Saving shield.
Quigley reaches forth with his shield in an attempt to block the slimy mass. Let's see if it works.
I'm sorry, what happened with Alex's?
Nothing.
He's not going to tell me I rolled too low.
But your shield is not enough. Crag is splattered with a
Oh, shoot.
smoking.
What does your shield have?
+2.
Crap.
Crag. You take 10 points of damage as your skin begins to bubble up where it hits you. You quickly scrape the slime off of you, but you realize that it seems to be holding onto it. It didn't lash out and pull back. It just
My hair was just
globbed
starting to
onto
grow
you.
back on
And
my
it
arms.
and it seems to be just trying
That's
to
right, the fire elemental.
flow up its own arm to just like engulf the rest of you. But you take 10 points for now, and that's what happens for this. Alex, what is your AC?
17.
Okay. Alex, you are nearly caught unawares as you turn just. It's something in the back of your mind just gives you a sense of danger that you didn't notice before, and you turn around just as a second mass of slime rises up out of a pool of muck and lunges for you. It coats you in a thick ochre-colored slime, and your skin immediately begins to burn. You take 11 points of damage.
Of damage or AC?
Damage.
Damage?
11 points of damage. And
That'd
you
be
are-
terrible if it affected your
Yeah,
AC.
if it burned away
Yeah,
your
that
AC,
would.
that'd be
I'd
very
be
bad.
almost dead.
And you are grabbed by this thing as it tries to just
As-
flow over you.
All right, well.
Which takes us to your round. What do you do?
I am gonna try and get out of his grasp.
If you can use Escape Artist to do so. So if you have Escape Artist, you can use that skill to try to get out of it, and that is a standard action. So
I do. I've got a plus 11. So let's see. Ugh. Another 5 plus my 11 gives me 16.
Okay, that's enough. You managed to pull away from it.
Nice.
Your skin is still raw, and you can feel the pain from the acid. But it seems when you pull away, it starts to fade. You still have a move action left. What do you do?
Can I flank with someone or no?
You can move away, but if you move away from it, it might be able to take an attack of opportunity against you.
You know what? I'm gonna try and attack it.
Okay.
Ravstrom says, "Aloha from Hawaii."
Aloha!
Oh, I'm jealous. That's awesome.
You can't attack. Your standard action was to get out of the grab. So now you have a move action left, but that does not include attacking.
Okay. Just wasted my 18.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, shucks.
I wonder if your allies know about this new potential threat that they haven't seen yet because you snuck away from them.
Guys, there's a third
Oh my goodness! You were warned
one?
suddenly.
Holy cow! I wouldn't have known.
I tried to
You're so,
one.
Jim, you are so evil.
I just don't remember that.
If you truly believe that JimJam is evil, then you should write that in your review of the show, because you can review us on Facebook, by the way, in case you folks didn't know. And you should make sure to tell them how evil JimJam really is, because we know. But let the rest of the world know with your 5-star review that you would clearly leave
with a
for us.
5-star
That's
review.
clearly what they would leave.
Just
right?
go ahead and leave 5 stars
Just go ahead,
out of 5.
Just drop it there and just...
Lara,
Yes.
you look over, you see that Alex is somewhat to the side of the group over in another part of the chamber,
Dying.
and she seems to be grappling with a second one of these big, giant masses of goo.
Hello, fellow heroes. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give us a like at facebook.com/dragons and stuff. I'm sure you've heard that link said numerous times in this episode, but we really, really appreciate your support and your love, feedback, and all the cool stuff with it. Thanks, guys.